Hi, water signs. How are you? Jess here. I'm so glad that you're here in this space with me. If you're back and you found previous healing supportive, I'm so glad. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I'm switching up my monthly format. I'm going to be doing elements rather than a video for every single sign. So please make sure that you're checking your sun, your moon, your rising, and whatever elements they're corresponding with. So this is for water signs. This will be for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio placements. If you're just drawn to this, then there's probably something for you. Okay, guys? So the way it works if you're new for my monthlies is that I pull one card. It sets the tone for the healing, and then I give about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing, and intuitive messages come up in the process. If you're new to Reiki, welcome. It's a harmonious energy healing modality that will never deplete, it will never cause harm. It has nothing to do with my energy at all. I am just a conduit and a channel, but it does have to do with your willingness, most specifically your subconsciousness's willingness to collaborate with this energy. It's just about being willing and being open to receive. So a lot of this healing does happen in the subconscious, which is 95% of us, and we're completely unaware of it, which is quite profound, right? That doesn't mean that you're not going to receive conscious sensations, messages, emotional releases, temperature changes, tingles, pain, pain releases, all sorts of things, epiphanies. Some people fall asleep. Some people are just more relaxed. Some people are really intuitively guided after. Whatever happens for you is perfect. Okay. Lastly, it's so powerful that it can be done from a distance, which is why these pre-recorded videos are wonderful. And if you feel the call to come back and experience this again throughout the month, listen to that call, because there's most likely another level to the healing that's been unlocked, or a message that you didn't receive the first time. Okay, so water signs. April is such a big month. We've got our solar eclipse and a new supermoon on the 8th. We have Jupiter and Uranus conjunct on the 20th. The majority of the month is in Mercury retrograde, and I find that so fascinating because the retrograde gives us this review, regenerate, restoration, but all of these other aspects are huge, like ignition points to new beginnings. So I'm really curious what's going to be going on with everyone this month. I believe that we will be met with the energy at the level in which we have met ourselves. Okay. I kind of went into that in more detail in the other videos, but for some reason with you guys, I want to leave you with that. All right. Water signs. Let's pull one card. Whew. Pisces. Oh, already. It's not just for Pisces, it's for everyone. Oh, beautiful card. So I didn't mention I'm pulling from the Secret Language of Light deck. Sorry for that glare. All sorts of glares. And you got soul love. Just gonna see if that can refocus. It's coming out a little strange, guys. Sorry about that. All right. I love this deck, specifically the messages that it provides in the book. So I am going to be reading that for you. Soul love. This frequency art is amazing. Maybe if the light shifts, I'll put it back up there so you can screenshot it. Okay, soul love. Unconditional love. You are clear, pure love. Nothing from your past will block your dreams. Your future will be nothing like what has been before. You are the center of your universe, looking outward through your experiences. When you look out in balance, you are seeing through love and will experience many variations of love. Make love your purpose. Find it wherever you are. If you begin to introduce anything to your world that does not feel like love, shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes until you return to love. Become so devoted to your purpose of love that no one will sway you from it. Unconditional love is not about tolerating or diminishing yourself to make another feel good. These are conditional actions that will make you feel less than or resentful. If you are trying to believe something that is not your truth, it will feel awful because you are not in agreement with your soul. Your job is to feel balanced in every moment. If you can't, go easy on yourself, as it is just a sign you are yet to love something about yourself. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I have these like light streams coming in that are kind of messing with the card. I'm like, can I do it again? But there's just these light streams. I'm just putting it close so that you can at least see that little meditator in the center, which I absolutely love. And that person's solar plexus chakra is beaming like crazy. So before more messages come in, we're just going to prep for Reiki. I want to just encourage you to become present with yourself. Take a breath into your body. And we're going to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the water signs for the month of April. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting visual healing for you guys with all these little light rays coming in. So, my water signs, you are my sensitive emotional signs, and I say that in the most loving and best way possible. And also, as someone who has lots of water placements, I understand. And what I'm sensing is that, when we have the ability to feel so deeply, that doesn't discriminate, right? We can feel so deeply in the good, feel good emotions, and we can also feel so deeply in the ones that are not serving us, or the ones that are just more uncomfortable and painful. So you might be in a place where, and this is kind of interesting, similar to, I want to say, the air signs. There was a message with them about not becoming a slave to your emotions. So if that resonates with you, or if you have air placements, you can go ahead and check that one out, because I just felt like a similar little energy in that moment. Yeah, I'm feeling that solar plexus, you guys. Let's tap in with your chakras right away. Let's see what's going on. Water signs. Mm. Yeah, I'm feeling some solar plexus, but I'm also feeling like a really nice opening in your crown. It doesn't feel necessarily overactive. It's feeling very tingly and open, which is a beautiful place to be. Now, that could be that you're very open to receiving a lot of information, and maybe the messages and the healing is about filtering it through your heart in the most healthy way possible, like through processing feeling and processing emotions. I mean, I didn't feel much in your heart chakra, to be honest, which is kind of interesting since everything here is about love, which is centered in the heart and things like that. I'm sensing a lot of messages in the heart, but I don't feel it. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of blockage. Are we putting up some armor? Because again, I understand, you guys, we are the ones who can feel so much more deeply than others. as water signs, and sometimes it's just safer and it feels like we're a little bit more in control if we just kind of block and we guard and we put up some armor. So that might be the case for some of you guys. Sometimes it's necessary to do for a very short amount of time, right? Like a certain scenario or person that you're interacting with or whatever. But I just find it very fascinating that all the messages have to do with the heart, and yet I really don't feel much. Let me know if that resonates with you. I'm really curious as to what's going on there. It might just be too hard. Yep, that's the case for some of you. I feel that. Now, when we guard and suppress our heart for too long, it will then very heavily affect our solar plexus, affect our power center, our sense of confidence and enoughness and energy, right? Which again is why this card is so fascinating. Oh, you can see it a little better now because it's about love. And yet, look at that solar plexus chakra beaming because the two are incredibly connected. So yeah, what is your relationship with your heart right now? Now, some of you, it might be completely unintentional, this blocking or suppressing, or, these are just the words that are coming up. You can insert your own. But I feel like for some of you, it's because that crown is so open that you're kind of like up in the upper chakras and like in the spiritual component of it, and you're not necessarily feeling in your body. It could be that for a pretty good group of you, pretty large group actually. That might be the case. It might be completely unintentional. We need to be tapped in with our body just as deeply and presently as we are tapped in with our spirit. Okay, now as I'm saying this, you guys, I'm starting to feel a heart tingle. Nice. That's awesome. You guys are so willing. Like, I love you guys. I love this community. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I'm like starting to feel some movement there. I think we just need to sit with that for a second. However that comes out for you, you might need to release some emotion. Okay, now I'm really picking up on that last part of the message in the book now, like you've yet to discover something that you love about yourself. That's hitting really hard in my body right now. Can you be more curious about yourself and the amazing things that you have to offer? Skills, the abilities, the wisdom that you have. Can you be curious about that? Some of you, I think, quite literally have unlocked an ability or discovered an ability, and you've been like, wow, I didn't realize I was so good at that. Nice. That's beautiful. And if you don't connect or resonate with that at all, then you might be encouraged by your spiritual team to get more curious about yourself. Because there are new things you can unlock all the time. And when you deepen that love for yourself, it deepens and strengthens that solar plexus because that's where our confidence and our self-worth and our enoughness live, right? Our heart chakra is our ability to give and receive love, right? So giving to ourself, receiving it from ourself will then charge up that solar plexus. And here you'll be sitting with that radiating solar plexus light. Yeah, I'm curious as to how this is like physically manifesting in your lives right now, because it's going to look different for everyone, I think. And don't you find that so beautiful? Again, that the collective is so connected that we can receive a very similar message, and yet on the physical plane, it might look very different, but we can all say the same things about our feelings or how we've been approaching XYZ. I just absolutely love that. And that's because we all are one. Absolutely. This unity consciousness that we're developing together. It's showing more and more and more clearly that we are not alone and we don't have to isolate ourselves. Yeah. Yeah. And allowing our emotions to flow more, not fighting them. That's another thing I'm picking up on, whatever that might mean to you as well. I'm getting like the flow of the water. You guys are good at that. Sometimes we just need the reminder and we can just go, oh, yeah, I know how to do that. That might be harder for a fire sign or an earth sign, or you know what I mean? I'm going to tap in again because it really feels like things have already shifted a lot. Yeah, that crown is just feeling really beautiful, really beautifully open. We're receiving a lot of information, but it's not feeling overwhelmed. And now the sacral chakra is starting to wake up, which is our inner child and our spark. So, for some of you, the direct path to deepening that love for yourself can be through inner child work, through just tapping into your inner child, through finding that childlike wonder and that curiosity and that playfulness, that sense of play. Yeah, that's coming through very, very strongly for some of you. So, if, as always, when I say something, if you feel a hit in your body or like a, oh, it's probably for you. And then you're going to find whatever that means for you or whatever inspired action you'd like to take. Journal about it, process, and then you can take some action when you're ready, whatever that means. Yeah, guys, we're just sitting together on this one. It's just about bringing harmony to all of it because your chakras are really moving. You're so willing. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. How much more can you open to this? When are you finding that you're immediately going to the negative about something? When are you closing a door? When are you going to judgment? Yeah. I love that part of the message in the book of if it does not feel so deeply in love, then it's not aligned, right? Like everything that you want to approach, everything you want to do should be rooted from the foundation of love. And we're not talking about the love of an intimate partnership, right? We're talking about the frequency and the feeling of love. What does that feel like to you? If this is very new to you, look up 528 hertz frequency music. That's the love tone. Yeah, look up heart chakra healing music, things like that. Yeah. All right, guys, let's take a final breath in together. All right, we're going to relax our body, not force the work. Excuse me as I check my audio. And as we hold that breath at the top, I'm gonna focus on your solar plexus. Actually, I know everything's been very love, 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 but the solar plexus feels like it's what's been affected. So I'm gonna focus on that golden yellow. If you want to focus on a green for heart or just a white crystalline light coming down, that's fine too. As we hold that breath at the top, we'll feel that color coming into our system, and it's going to vibrate and move and really clear out anything. Some intuitive messages might come up, and then we're going to exhale what doesn't serve us. Okay, sound good? All right, water signs, let's relax our body. Exhale, get all our air out. Inhale in through the nose. Hold at the top. Feel that golden yellow coming into your body, or any color you want, and it's filling up every square inch of your being. Feel your cells begin to vibrate and shake things up. Really feel the movement and the temperatures change, and whatever works for you. And we're going to find what love means to us, what that true love frequency means to us. Let's exhale, pushing out what no longer serves us. Finding what love means to us. Try to really broaden the definition. Try not to think of it on a very three-dimensional plane. What is love? What is love? Some people believe God is love, right? Some people believe love is just a state of being, a vibration, a frequency, whatever, right? Try to really broaden it out. Love is you. You are love. Whew. Lots of cool messages coming through, you guys. All right, let's take a moment to lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus chakra. As always, we're not putting on armor. We're not guarding the heart. We're just saying what's mine is mine. What isn't mine will kindly stay out. But I want you to remember that you have free will, and you have the choice and the power to let in whatever you like, what serves you and what doesn't. So don't forget that the power it's yours, okay? It's totally yours. All right, water signs. Wow. Beautiful. I hope that you enjoyed this healing. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't joined this amazing community of beautiful souls yet. Drop a comment down below. Let us know how this has resonated. And send a message to everyone to lift them up. You know, I love how you guys do that for each other. Share with a fellow water sign who you think that this could support, and make sure that you check out your other placements and the other elements if you have placements there. If you're new, my weeklies come out every Monday for the collective as well. All the information for my one-on-one work is down below. I'm continuing to give announcements about my newer programs. I have a monthly breathwork workshop that's guided breathwork synced to really beautiful music, and it pulls us into a powerful meditation. We meet live. It's via Zoom every third Thursday. And then you get the recording so that you can practice consistently for the next durational month until we meet again. You can also just purchase the current recording now so you can start practicing until we meet again as well. All the information for that is also down below. Also, speaking of self-love, check out my program called The Shift. It is an online self-guided course. It's all about unlearning what we thought self-love was supposed to be, really learning what it actually means to us so that it can set you off on this really powerful trajectory to start that best friendship with yourself once and for all, okay? It's very digestible, short, affordable. It's a different kind of methodology. I'm really excited to share it with you, all down below. Lastly, guys, thank you so much for your donations. If you found this healing supportive and you have the means, the links for that are also down below. I truly appreciate you guys so much for your gifts. They mean the world. So water signs, I love you. Happy April, and I will see you next time.